Hey guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of these decks or all of these decks could be a story for you. So what I like to do is hold each deck up to the camera to see if you feel connected, if you feel like it's resonating with your energy. So starting with deck number 1, could your story be here? Just kind of see if your energy resonates with deck number 1. Even if you just choose it because you like it. Or could your energy be here with deck number 2? Is your energy resonating here? And this is the Bride's Tarot. I know you guys are going to ask. Or could your energy be here in deck number 3? Is a story or message here for you? All right. Forgot to press record. All right, so I hope you guys have selected. I'm going to go ahead and begin here with deck number 1. Okay. So starting off, we have the King of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, central issue, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so I'm feeling like here you guys have been battling maybe some sort of anxiety or having to confront and deal with your own fears or things that you had been trying to avoid. It looks like there's something that you've been thinking about day after day. And finally, I feel like you are doing something about it. Something isn't just a thought. Maybe you have been having anxiety about finishing something. This looks like you need to complete something where you left off. Maybe you started on a project. Maybe you were filling out job applications and you just got fed up or tired and felt overwhelmed. Like, I don't want this, so much paperwork. I don't know how I'm going to do this. And finally, it looks like you are deciding to go ahead and make a move and go forward and focus on whatever it is that you had been sleeping on, whatever it is that you have put on the back burner. And I feel that you are now really focused and studying some things. Maybe you're doing some sort of research. You also could have just started some new job and you're having to learn the process. Maybe you're filling out your W-2s. This also can be starting, if you're self-employed, maybe there's something that you're doing that you have put on the back burner. Also, those of you that are creative, if you are some sort of writer, you know, it's like you just got to do it, right? It's like you have all these ideas and you're like, I don't know how I should start the story. I don't know about the character names. I don't know about this, that, and the other. And so finally you are just saying, you know what, let me just get started on it. Let me put something in order. So I feel like you are laying out some sort of foundation or, you know, completing it here. Now this also may have something to do with it may have something to do with you working something out, finding a solution to something. You could be doing some sort of repairs around your home. I feel like you're trying to calculate some things. I feel like you're trying to figure out the sum of something, trying to figure out if you can afford something. I feel like you're really looking at maybe your bank account, statements, documents. I feel like you're trying to really figure some things out, trying to get a lot of things sorted out here. Now also there could be some sort of drama going on at the workplace that you're finally, setting boundaries with people or speaking out, or letting people know that you're not okay with things. This can be even in regards to relationships. Maybe you're having to set boundaries. But it looks like you will not be defeated. I feel like you are going to be standing out from the rest. I feel that you will be the victor. You are attacking something without having fear. I feel like that something's being attacked. Maybe you feel attacked, or maybe you feel that, hey, I need to do this, that, and the other, and you're like taking things out. But I feel like because you have a higher understanding, or something's happening from your vantage point where you're able to take out any type of competitors or any type of enemies here. Now also, in a love situation, I can see this as someone who might be feeling like they want to fight for you. So this could be an indication of someone who is viewing you as someone that they like to have. So they're being assertive. They're being very direct. They're like, I want you. I don't want anybody else to have you. They're acting kind of territorial. So someone is kind of making their mark, or feeling like they're doing what they should have done in the first place. I feel like they're tying up some sort of loose ends. It's like, I didn't finish where we left off. I've been putting it off, talking to you or confronting you. So I feel like someone is finally coming towards you and letting you know that they want to be with you, or they want to start something, get something established with you. It also looks like you're being selected, like someone is saying, we want you. So especially if this is having something to do with a work situation, it looks like they're like, you come join our team or be with us. So it just looks like being recruited for something, or being selected for something, or maybe you are the recruiter or the one who's doing the selecting. You might also be taking your power back some type of way. Now, there are energies around you. Again, in a love situation, I see possible competition where you may feel confused about who to move forward with, because there could be several people competing for your heart. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire sign, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or someone that has Venus in Scorpio. But I feel though that this person, he looks like he's looking out, like this person has feelings for you. But they're trying to control it to a certain extent. But finally, this person is making a serious offer. I feel like you have a serious offer coming in regards to a love matter. If it's not a love matter, then it's financial. So again, I feel like you're being selected. Now, I also feel that you're going to have confirmation of something. Maybe there's going to be a new beginning. I just get like something, your intuition is going to be confirmed. So whatever you have been feeling, you're going to get confirmation of if you were right or wrong, or, just something that says, yes, you were right, or no, you were wrong. Whatever it is, I feel like is confirmation. This also is speaking about like having to use your intuition here. Maybe some of you are coming off very sensitive, very intuitive this week. Maybe some of you are making a living based off of your intuition. So maybe some of you do something that deals with, readings, or being a psychic or an empath, and you might get paid to do readings. Or channel for people. This also looks like someone could be getting paid for something emotional. So maybe you are getting paid for a song. I don't know if you're a songwriter or if you're a singer. Maybe you book some sort of gig or event. Especially, like I said, if you're a writer here, it looks like someone wrote something. Maybe it's a poem. But it looks like you could get either paid for a gift that you have. If you're not getting paid, something is becoming official. Something's being established, or you're being recognized for something. I feel like you guys are inspired this week. Maybe something inspires you to pursue something, especially now that you see it. You're like, okay, now that I have something tangible that I can see, now that something is realistic and not just a dream, you know, I'm inspired to, you know, put some effort into it. So I feel like you're feeling inspired and you're taking action, or you're putting effort into something. Maybe you are going after this coin here. It's like, I got to go after the coins. In a romantic situation, maybe someone feels inspired to come towards you and to put it out there. It's like they're confirming, or putting, like I said, a serious offer. Maybe this is someone that you have potential to have a long-term relationship with, something that is valuable. Maybe someone is letting you know how valuable you are to them. There also may be some sort of flirtation. Now, with the Seven of Cups here, I see a couple of things. Let me start off with the positive things. So on a positive note, I see this as some sort of dream coming true, or a dream becoming a reality. Here we have some sort of fantasy or an illusion, but here it is becoming a reality. Maybe you have learned how to manifest something. It looks like he is kind of commanding something to happen, and poof, here it is. So this may be some sort of manifestation. Maybe you were working on something in secret and you finally put it out there to the forefront, and maybe you can also make a living off of your passions or your dreams, fantasies or illusions, something that you wrote. Now, on a romantic side, it does look like something is a secret. Maybe there's going to be secret flirtation, secret communication. Could be someone that you're fantasizing about. And then I'm seeing 7-7. So for some of you, maybe 7-7 is significant. Maybe you've been seeing that number. Maybe that's someone's birth year. Maybe it's someone's birthday. 7-7 for Cancer. So yeah, I feel like something is becoming a reality. Something is manifesting here. Now, I don't know why I'm seeing something about a seamstress or someone that is sewing. I'm also getting something, I don't know if someone is a designer, clothing designer, or if someone takes some sort of measurements, especially if you are doing some sort of repairs or restoring furniture, or repairing your home. Like I'm seeing something in measurements. Maybe that's an occupation of someone around you. I'm also getting something about weight loss. Like I see someone's waist shrinking. So maybe someone is motivated to go towards a healthier lifestyle. Excuse me. This also could be dealing with health. Maybe you have been strategizing, like, how do I eat better? You know, what things do I need to pay attention to so that I can lose weight? So maybe some of you guys are taking some sort of active approach to your health. You found a formula. This looks like some sort of formula. Some sort of formula works for you. I feel like you're finding a solution to whatever problems you've been having in whatever areas of your life. Either it is spell work, either it is meditation, maybe it is your finances, maybe it's the relationship. I just feel that you have found a solution, and really I feel like it's something intuitive, because the guy in this picture, to me, he just looks blind. He looks blind. He looks like he's touching braille or figuring things out without his sight. So something is happening within yourself that is manifesting. Yeah, so then also what I was saying is that make sure that you're not looking at something through rose-tinted glasses. Make sure you're seeing something for the reality of it. I do like how the coins are out, because it does show the reality of something. Be careful of this guy here. Sometimes he can be a playboy, and maybe you have been warned about that, or maybe you already know what you're getting into. You're like, well, and maybe he's not necessarily a playboy. Maybe he's just someone that everyone wants. Maybe he's very attractive, and you're like, oh my God, I know if I want to get involved with this person, he has a lot of people that wants to be with him. There's a lot of women that fantasize about him. Or for you're a guy, maybe you're, like, I have to know what I'm getting into. I know a lot of men fantasize about her. So you might be dealing with someone who is the fantasy of other people. But yeah, I feel like you need to also detach emotionally before you make a final decision with something, because your emotions might cloud your judgment. So let me clarify the Seven of Cups here. You might be confused about which job offer to accept. So then you need to prioritize what's most important to you. Someone's also been talking to you in a dream, through your dreams. They've been trying to get your attention through dreams. And finally, I feel like this person is going to speak out. So I have this clarified by the Hanged Man, which again, to me, it looks like someone daydreaming, fantasizing, or dreaming. It's also about having some sort of realization. It's about a change of perspective, viewing things differently here. That's why I was saying that having to detach emotionally so that you can see things from a different perspective. Maybe someone is viewing you that way. Maybe you're viewing your situation differently. Now this person looks like they're falling. They're falling. So someone might be falling in love, but they want to make sure that they're not falling in love with an illusion. Or it's like, I'm falling in love, but some people don't like to fall in love because they lose themselves. It's just like, especially if they're very romantic. So this could be you or someone that is falling for you. Oh my goodness, yeah, all these cups. Someone's falling in love with you, or you are falling in love with somebody. And it's just like, I don't want this to happen because whatever, many reasons why I don't want to fall in love. Maybe you were rejected in the past, or maybe someone rejected you in the past. Maybe someone has a fear of being abandoned or left behind in love. You might have also been running away from someone that's been trying to show you that they're in love with you. I feel like there's a need for someone to overcome their insecurities, though. Maybe someone also feels like they're lacking in finances to be with you, or you feel you're lacking in something to be with somebody, but there's a need for you to just look at things different. For some of you, there's a coworker where there's some sort of secret attraction that you're dealing with a coworker. Now, also got the energy of someone who either you or another person is trying to keep what they do for a living a secret. It's like only a select few know about what I do for a living. And I feel like someone is having a hard time trusting and opening up with that for whatever reason. Could be a fear of being judged. Make sure you're not ignoring your intuition first about something too. Your intuition may be trying to get your attention, or your spirit guides rather may be trying to get your attention. Something, maybe you're ignoring signs and clues. You're like, I don't want to hear it. I need proof, which is understandable. Like, you might keep getting metaphysical messages and it's like, I need something real. But with the coins out, I do feel like something is going to manifest. Let me look at the King of Cups. Someone's definitely very emotional, sensitive, intuitive, romantic. I'm getting the name Abdul for someone. There is someone that is coming off at a distance that is observing you, but they want to make an offer. They want to make sure that they're serious, but they have all these romantic feelings for you. They're planning on expressing how they feel or what to say. Something fell on deaf ears. I'm also seeing this as some sort of spirit guides. Like, I think your spirit guides may have been trying to get your attention. So if you've been noticing any strange happenings in the home, I would pay attention to that. Just like I had another weird phenomenon, like, you guys know that my crystal heart disappeared. Now something else from over here has disappeared. It was only a lid, but I think that was to get my attention to something. But yeah, it just disappeared. So your spirit guides, or like invisible happenings or paranormal activity, may be trying to get your attention. Or someone has a metaphysical gift that they're using to communicate with you, especially dreams. Someone has been trying to communicate with you that they're on the way, but maybe there have been delays or outside forces. I don't know why this person has not yet told you out front, but this person has been thinking about you. This person's very clever. They're wearing some sort of mask, especially any type of ghost or hooded figure. Or let's say, for instance, there's someone following you on social media that you interact with, and there's no picture. It's either just black or it's one of those grayed, the gray photos of an unknown character because they haven't uploaded a picture. So it's something hidden about someone's identity, and someone has been keeping tabs on you. Man, I also feel that someone left you a message that you never responded to, but that's because you didn't know who they were. So this person would need to come to you correctly or in their true form in order for you to respond. And I think that's why someone is getting ready to put like a real offer out here. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and look at that Ace of Coin. For some of you, I'm getting something being in your own backyard. That might go back to a health situation where maybe you're growing your own herbs or something. Or something may have to do with like a job being right in your own vicinity, or you being able to work from home. Something is on you. Something is right on you. I don't know what that means yet. Oh, someone may be ready for forgiveness, to let the past be the past. There's going to be some sort of apologies. I feel like someone's going to share something. There's going to be an exchange of some sort that deals with heartache. I wouldn't be surprised if someone showed their love for you, but even if this was like a best friend, you know how they have those heart necklaces where it's broken or cracked. One person keeps one half, they keep the other. Or it might be something like a tattoo where when you place the tattoos together, it forms one. I feel like someone is doing something to prove that they love you, or that they consider you to be their other half. Someone might get a tattoo and say, I did it for you. I also feel like what was lost is going to be replaced, or whatever you were separated from is going to be replaced. So if you got separated from a job, you're going to find another. You're going to, something's going to be restored. Like your finances will be restored. Your love will be restored. A friendship will be restored. Yeah, whatever financial losses you had, I feel like you're going to gain it back. And then that little buzz came off on the phone when I said that. So this definitely has to do with your working environment. You might get offered a position. You might decide to leave one job and walk into another one. I also feel like something's been prepared for you. If you felt ignored by the person that you wanted attention from, there's someone else that's going to step in and give you that attention. Someone's going to give you the wow factor you've been wanting. You also could have been focused on the past and unaware that something new is coming in. And now I just got another buzz, and the message starts with 777. So that's funny. So yeah, someone from your past may be, I feel like something said like looking in your window. Now it might not be as creepy as looking inside your home window, but maybe like windows. So if you have, which can indicate like, you know, Windows PC or something happening over the internet. I feel that, you know, someone maybe is looking at you through a window, basically. Like maybe your life is an open book and they can see you. So those are the messages that I have for deck number 1. Let's go ahead and move on to deck number 2. Again, the Bride's Tarot. We have the Chariot, 5 of Cups, the Hermit, 2 of Coins, 5 of Wands, High Priestess, 4 of Coins, and the King of Coins, or Father of Coins. Okay. Okay, so first off, I'm getting that there are things happening in the spiritual realm that you are unaware of. Something's happening in the background. Maybe your intuition has already been preparing you for something. I also feel like something in regards to secrets, hiding, not saying anything. Someone may be secretly holding on to some sort of nude or scantily clad pictures that you could have sent out to somebody. So if you've ever sent out any photos of yourself, maybe within the last 4 months, 4 weeks, or something like on the 4th, what's the 4th month of the year? Either Cancer season, which is the zodiac, the 4th sign of the zodiac, or April, which is the 4th month of the year. So something significant in regards to the number 4. I feel like if you've ever sent any flirtatious photos to someone, they're still holding on to it. They're this person still admires you. This person is coming off as selfish. Someone's been acting kind of greedy. Now, diet-wise, this could have something to do with weight gain and eating a lot. Someone's been like eating a lot. They've been gaining weight, but I feel like someone still feels confident about their weight. They're still like, I still look good, even though I gained weight. Like, I don't care. I can still pull it off. I also feel that someone doesn't care about your weight, or you don't care about someone's weight. It's funny, last time I saw these 2 cards together, and it still makes me think of the same thing. Some of you have a client that is into you. They still are, they're very shy, or they're very private. But I feel like you have a client that he's been paying for your services, and, or you as a guy watching, there's somebody that you've been watching, and I feel like you're into this person. So let's say, for instance, you're a teller at a bank. I feel like one of your customers is into you. If you have your own business, there's some sort of service you provide, I feel like your client is into you. But I do feel that someone has been paying for your services only so that they can interact with you or see you. I mean, ladies might be doing that too. She might just keep going to a particular coffee shop, see the cute barista, I don't know, or the bartender, or, you know, the guy at the clothing store. So she's going to call that guy with the life insurance because he's cute. You know, somebody I feel like is into their client, or you as the client might be into, you know, whoever, the service person. You also may have been having some sort of dreams of something that's getting ready to happen. You could be prepared for something that's getting ready to take place. Now, I also got a message where someone has been trying to hint to you that they're single. or that they're available. They're like, I'm alone. I'm not with anyone. I walked away from this relationship, or they left me. Somebody left the other person. We had the Five of Cups. Someone could have been drowning in their sorrows, or maybe someone left a situation because someone was an alcoholic. They were like, I can't deal with that anymore. Someone was drunk driving. Like I'm getting maybe someone drunk driving. Maybe someone's on house arrest for drunk driving. You also could have walked away from a job. Maybe you just lost your passion for that job and you finally decided to leave. And you're like, it hurts. I'm gonna miss everybody, but you know, I don't like this job anymore. I'm going off to pursue my dreams, pursue my passions, or something else. So I feel like someone is walking away from something, person, job, situation. You may have also needed to spend some time alone to think about your situation. I feel that you've been growing and evolving because of this situation, or now that you're outside of this situation, you can see things clearer. Some of you are torn. I feel like some of you don't know if you're ready for something yet. If you walked away from a job, I feel like maybe you don't know if you are ready to work again. If you walked away from a relationship, you might feel torn, like maybe there's someone that you're interested in, but at the same time, you don't know if you're ready to get back in a relationship. There also could be a situation where you are reminiscing about the past and it makes you sad. Maybe there's something that you still miss about your past. Maybe you're thinking about your childhood. Maybe you're thinking about the car you used to have. You're like, I miss my old car. I don't like this new car. Maybe your car is away in a shop and you miss it. You're tired of waiting for it, but you have to wait. But it does look like something also could indicate some sort of financial woes. Like you might be struggling. Maybe finances could be taking a toll on your relationship if you're already in a relationship. I also see someone who has been spending a lot of money on literal strippers or entertainment. I feel like someone is trying to really run away from their problems, but they're needing to confront them or face them. I don't know what you could be running away from. I'm also feeling like someone is struggling with saying that they're into you or you them. Like there's an attraction between two people, but it's a struggle. I feel like there's a mutual attraction, but something is having a hard time getting off the ground as well. It's like 1 minute you think something's about to go somewhere, it's about to get started, and then something stops or gets in the way. An outside affair or some sort of temptation could have broken up a marriage, or someone who, like I said, had a drinking problem or a spending problem may have broken up a marriage or a relationship. Let me look at the Chariot. Now you also could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio, Cancer. I do see someone running away. Like it's that stereotypical story when it's like, well, my wife ran off with the housekeeper, or my husband ran off with the babysitter. Like I'm getting like one of those weird scenarios. The Chariot is about needing to have the confidence to go after your desires here. I feel like you're being led. You're being led to something, some sort of security, something that's going to give you a sense of security. I also see this as traveling, visitors. So maybe on a mundane, this is just about the holiday, this coming holiday, where, you know, family is going to be in your home. People are going to be drinking. We got one of those drinkers that get sad talking about stuff. You know, they get sad when they drink and they're crying and talking about stuff. Someone may be reminiscing. Maybe some of you are sad because you're unable to be with family during the holidays, or you just get sad around the holidays, so you try to preoccupy yourself. But for the most part, I feel like this is talking about going to see somebody. So either there is a secret visitor coming to you for the holidays, or you are planning to go see someone during the holidays. I'm seeing like a full house. Career-wise, I see this about having a confidence to pursue something that's going to bring you stability. It's going to bring you finances too. Some of you are in a market for a new car. So the Chariot is also needing to have the courage to confront some sort of past issues with, I feel like, family or extended family, or someone who is like family. For some of you, you are unaware that someone walked away from a marriage or a relationship. Now, you also could be dealing with Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, I also get that energy where I mentioned it earlier in the week about someone being afraid to be considered a home wrecker. I can't remember which reading, which elemental. It was in the elemental reading, I think, where someone may view you as a home wrecker, but it's kind of like they chose me. I didn't do anything. Let me look at this Five of Wands. Someone feels like they didn't know what they had until it was gone. So if you've had some time to yourself after a breakup, I feel like now you feel like you made a mistake. If it's not you, then this is how the other person coming towards you feels. And this is why they're coming back, because they feel like you guys shouldn't have went your separate ways in the first place. Someone is having a hard time giving up their party lifestyle, or they feel like to be with you, it requires maturity, and they know they have to let that party lifestyle go. See, yeah, they're going to let that party lifestyle go. Now, I also feel that if someone is fighting with their own selves, I feel like someone's going to let their guards down, whether it's you or someone else. It's about letting your guards down. It's like no more fighting, no more bickering, no more drama. That's it. And then again, I'm seeing a relationship that ended because of this situation here. I'm getting something about two people who need to get their shit together. And then I feel that there is something going on. Maybe someone's getting a divorce. Someone's been struggling about signing the documents or moving on, or someone could not let go of a situation until because they were going through some sort of court or custody battles or something. If you're single, this person coming towards you is just getting out of a relationship or a marriage. And it was a nasty court battle going on. Yeah, someone's relationship ended. And now that's another reason why someone is like maybe feeling like they made a mistake for not being together. Like you guys are both maybe feeling like you guys should be together, or there was a mistake. Something is also getting revealed about something that was going on with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There was something going on with the fire sign. Someone came in between a person's marriage. A marriage ended because of some sort of drama. Now, I also see this as a work situation where maybe you have to file, what do you call it? Something through HR. Like something needs to be reported because it wasn't fair how you were fired or let go. And you want to be compensated. And people are trying to fight against you. I feel like the truth is going to prevail, but you have to keep fighting for what you believe in. You have to stand your ground. Don't be afraid. Don't be bullied into thinking you don't have a fighting chance or you don't have a chance. Yeah, you do. So I feel like that's something specific about your work situation. All right, so let me go ahead and start with deck number 3. We have the Page of Wands, Six of Wands, Page of Swords, Two of Cups, Queen of Shields. Central issue, we have the Six of Swords, Page of Cauldrons or Page of Cups, Death. Okay, so someone was forced to go in a different direction. You may have reached a dead end at your job, a dead end in a relationship. Maybe you've moved on from the past and you're ready to put yourself back out there, job-wise, relationship-wise. Whatever the case, I feel like you feel like you want to try something again. So I feel like you're also being led, or your intuition is guiding you. Your intuition has been guiding you. You've been learning how to listen to your intuition. Maybe also spiritually, your spirit guides or your ancestors could have been giving you some sort of clues, leaving out little hints. I'm just looking at how there's a trail here. Maybe she just came from this direction. I feel like someone was rerouted. So, I mean, that might literally happen. You reach a dead end and you have to get rerouted. Or something could have been delayed with some sort of upcoming trip. Maybe the plane is going to be delayed, the flight. Maybe you're in traffic and have to go a completely different route. It also looks like there's a visitation. So either you are getting ready to have visitors, or you are getting ready to visit someone. So I feel like you're being aligned here. And I also feel like you're coming out of a dark place or coming out of depression or mourning. Some of you could have been have grieving over the past. Some of you may have been begging God to revive something that just didn't have life to it. And now you're just getting it together and saying, you know, I'm just going to move forward. I'm going to let it go. It's time for me to find something new. And you are feeling inspired. I feel that you are developing some sort of new gift, or now you found a new passion. You're learning. There's something that's going on where you're learning here. You're learning how not to be afraid. You're learning how to make things happen, how to go after what you want. Going after your dreams, your passions. I also feel that you are going to be very popular, or you're dealing with someone very popular. I feel like if you've invented some sort of product that is going to take off very quickly, I feel like you're going to get a lot of recognition. Yeah. I just feel like you're being led to do something. You're like, I'm going here, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And you're excited about it. Now, there also could be a situation where two people are coming together. Could be air and fire coming together. I think both of these people, either two people are in their 20s, or is both of these people are needing to learn, you know, how to speak to one another, how to express what they're thinking, how to go after whatever it is that you desire. You know, I feel like people are having to learn, because it's like they didn't know. I don't know how to speak my mind. I don't know how to, I get real defensive, or I get very jealous, or, you know, this is someone who is having to own up to their, oh, what is that? They're having to own up to their shortcomings. And, you know, both of these people are. No, I feel like both people are willing to accept that nobody's perfect. So I feel like two people are interacting with one another. Now, in a love situation, it does look like two people are being led to be together. Job-wise, it could just be that you're being led to the right company. Career-wise, maybe you're just being led to the right partners. Even if this is some sort of business partnership, I feel like it has potential to have something romantic, especially if it's two single people coming together. There may be an attraction there. You may be attracted to this person's physical appearance and their intellect. I feel that two people are making some sort of promise together as well. I feel like someone also may be testing the waters. I'm seeing people from two different paths coming together. I don't know if this is someone completely, you know, that lives somewhere completely different. Whatever has been keeping two people separated, like they're being brought together. There's some sort of invisible barrier between two people, but it doesn't have to be. Which is why I feel like Spirit has been guiding two people together. Because whatever barriers there were only mental barriers. There's no real reason why these two people shouldn't be able to be together. Someone has something to say to you or to give to you, or, you know, there's an offering here, and it's something that you would find valuable. Now, I'm seeing someone also receive something like a plaque, or someone is just now receiving an inheritance, or something that has been passed down from ancestors. I feel like you're going to have something in common with someone that you're meeting up with. I'm seeing something about Twitter. Twitter may be significant. I don't know if someone tweets out to you or if someone is reading your tweets or someone found you by your Twitter account. Something has been leading something has been leading this person towards you, or you've been being led to this person. Someone may be following clues. It's like, this led me right to you. This led me right to you, or you, that's what you're thinking. These led me right to you. You might find something by accident. What is that? Okay, so you might find something by accident, like a business, or you might meet a person, find them by accident, like you were, meaning that you had no intention. You weren't looking for love. You weren't looking for this person. You were looking for something completely different, but then you ran into this person, or you guys ran into each other. It's like maybe even meeting someone while traveling, like while you're on the bus, train, airplane, in traffic. Let me look at this Page of Wands. I feel like something's getting ready to erupt. Maybe through your kids lead you to find whatever you've been looking for, whether it's love or a job. Like, Mom, I found this job, or somebody told me, I don't know, didn't you say you were looking for this, that, and the other? This popped up on my phone. I received a text from this company. I don't know. Something, your child might be the one that helps guide you to this connection, or just find whatever it is that you were looking for. Your children might be the ones to inspire you to go after your dreams. This is also about a secret attraction. So it's being clarified by the King of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Knight of Pentacles. So it still indicates that maybe someone is coming towards you with an offer. Something inspired this person to come say something to you. This person is either very shy. Maybe this person lacked motivation, but they're taking some sort of chance or some sort of risk after thinking about a lot of things. Something is guiding. It just looks like someone is being guided. Maybe you're just listening to your intuition, or someone is listening to their intuition. Or the Fool, though, like I said, it looks like accident. Like, whoops, I fell into something. I'm not going there. Okay, but the Fool does look like you were aloof. You had no clue of what was happening, what was unfolding. You were in the dark about something happening around you. You can apply this anyway. For some of you, it's going to be about work. For some of you, it's going to be about relationships. Spirit may have got sick and tired, or your ancestors may have gotten sick and tired of seeing you and your soulmate clash or refusing to speak. So maybe your spirit guides kind of set you up, lead you towards this person so that you guys have to talk. Pushing you outside of your comfort zone. Maybe you're too comfortable, too stubborn. You're like, I don't want to move, or I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Because you get out of your comfort zone, it leads you to something. So maybe something that you were uncomfortable about doing, even if it's, you know, you don't like leaving a house and you're like, I hate leaving a house. I leave as infrequently as possible. And all of a sudden you have to go get something. You forgot something at the store. You absolutely need it. So you're forced to put on your clothes. Maybe you were lounging around in your pajamas or lounging around in whatever, and you're like forced to get out of your home and go towards something. And because you do that, it leads you to a person or whatever. Maybe you were invited to a party. You're like, I don't want to go to a stupid party. But because you force yourself to go and do something different, you end up meeting the right contacts or a job lead. But I do feel like two people have been silently fighting their attraction to the other person, but something is guiding you or has been guiding the two of you towards each other. And someone has a secret. I'm going to look at the Six of Wands. Some of you may initially try to push someone away because of an age difference. You might feel like someone's just way too young or way too old, despite the fact that, you know, you have a lot of things in common. So you're being asked to step out of your comfort zone as advice for anything. You're being asked to do something that makes you uncomfortable because it's leading you to something. So this is about picking yourself up after being shot down. So I don't know if you rejected someone in the past or pushed them away or they did that to you, but I feel like this is about confronting that. I feel like this is about being inspired after initially losing hope or faith. Yeah, and see, the Tower is a situation where outside forces kind of force you to make a decision about something. Now you have to do something, but because of that, it's leading you towards something new or to something valuable. Something is a blessing in disguise. It could be a trip. That's a blessing in disguise. Maybe you thought a trip was a letdown or a disappointment. Maybe it's also somebody had to leave somebody behind. Or I don't know who's getting left behind. Someone had to leave you behind, or you had to leave someone behind. Maybe you didn't want to go to something alone, but you ended up doing it and it was the best thing that ever happened. Maybe you got shut out of your job. I feel like you go from being ignored to rising above. So if you were ignored at your job that caused you to quit, or you were turned down for a raise, it's like that needed to happen, that motivated you to step outside of your comfort zone, and now you found an even better job. Something's being replaced here. Your faith is being restored. We go from lack of faith to all the faith in the world. Something is a blessing in disguise. It's not what you think. You initially might feel abandoned or rejected. So yeah, here's again having to do with faith. It could have been you interviewed, you were turned down, but that needed to happen. Good. They didn't choose you because this is better for you. This job that you're going, this next job interview is better for you. Good. You broke up from this person. Good. The marriage broke up because This person is better for you. Good they broke up because you're better for them. You know, something's happening where there had to be disappointment. Someone had to get uncomfortable in order to find happiness and fulfillment. I feel like the bait was left out. Like you've been following the breadcrumbs of your spirit guides. You couldn't see something at first. You couldn't see something for what it was. Someone was getting ready to get married to the wrong person and they blew off the call off the wedding. Or it might be because of you. Because they ran into you, they realized that they were with the wrong person. And then I'm just going to look a little further at the Two of Cups. So I'm looking at both. It's funny, the Queen of Coins, both looking at their coins, both looking in the same direction, facing the same direction. Someone may be facing west. Maybe you're considering going west. Or maybe your person is from, it lives on the west of you, towards the west. I also feel that you could have something in common with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or maybe an earth sign is leading you towards someone that you have a connection with. Maybe it's a good thing something didn't work out with an earth sign, or you wouldn't have met this other person. Or you, the earth sign, you know, you are in love, or you found someone that you value, or you found a job that you value. So it looks like two people who weren't able to see eye to eye, two people who were avoiding each other will be coming back together. See, there's going to be recovery from a situation. Someone, again, going back to being forced outside of a comfort zone. And then it's like once you step out of your comfort zone, you're going to be aligned or matched with something that is better for you. There's someone on a romantic note, you know, someone has really been trying their damnedest not to speak to you and you them. But you guys can still feel each other. You guys can still dream about each other. This person is a soulmate. Somebody is in denial. Someone is resistant. Someone also could have been resistant because they were in a relationship, but now maybe that person has decided to let go. Someone has a secret to share with you. I feel like someone wants to get your attention. I don't know if you've been ignoring. I just feel like someone's been fighting to get your attention. And eventually, you guys are going to have some sort of conversation. All right, so those are the messages for deck number 3. I hope everything resonated with you guys, or some things at least. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.